church up here. I want to come to your church too.
Okay, you're welcome. I'd love to have you there. Well, listen, do you think by you making the decision to come out of the mafia had anything to do with John Gotti Jr.? Or maybe you paved the way for John Gotti Jr. to leave the mafia as well? I mean, I've seen the TV situation. I know there may be spin on it. However, he's out of it. And do you think the lawyer, there's two questions, 2 points. The lawyer that, because John Gotti has a Teflon Don, and because this particular lawyer, he was real great at getting John off. Is he saved or not, do you know?
Is the lawyer saved?
Yes.
I don't believe so, no. And I got to tell you this, the cases against John were really weak. I mean, they were not good cases, and the witnesses against him were horrible. You know, Pastor, and I don't mean this to cast aspersions on everybody, but I've been on trial 5 times myself, and I've witnessed so many trials. I have never seen an informant, never, get up on the stand, swear to tell the truth, hand on the Bible, and get up there and lie through his teeth. It happens all the time. Because these people try to ingratiate themselves with the government, and they get up there and they just say whatever, they embellish everything, and they out not lie. And I have a problem with the system when people, look, you know, it's one thing because you have a change of heart, you say, you know what, I can't do this anymore, and God awakens something in your heart, and you walk away, or even if you want to help the government, okay. But it's another thing when you're just buying yourself out of prison and you're selling out your friends. I have a problem with that. And I see most informants do that. And it was a weak case. But as far as John, maybe I think I inspired him. I know his mom very well, Victoria. I don't know Junior as well because he was younger when I was there. I only knew, you know, when I heard about him quite a bit. We've met a couple of times, don't get me wrong, but I like to think, because his mother used to ask me, Mike, you think you're going to be okay? And I said, hey, Victoria, I don't know, you know, but hey, I'll tell you this, Victoria, I have to tell her, I said, you know, at least nobody's going to walk me in a room again. They're going to come after me, they're going to have to catch me, you know, that's the deal. So at least I know what's going on. But I said, John's going to be all right. But I did tell him one thing, and he hasn't listened yet. I said, you know what, you've got to get out of New York. You cannot stay in that environment because there's people upset with him. And I think he's doing that. He's trying to sell his house now and go out of town. But he's okay. I mean, he's got a good heart. He really does. So hope I answered.
I have a question.
Yes.
Okay. I got the mic. Okay, this is great. You guys enjoy this? Come on, this is awesome. I've never done anything like this. With an ex-mobster, so God's good. Amen. So here's the question I have. It's kind of a cool question, but I don't know if it's valid or not. In the movie, Goodfellas, is that an accurate depiction? Were those real characters? Because you were one of the characters. I saw in the bar, they said Michael Franzese, and you were there. And then the little Joe Pesci guy, was that a real character?
Yes, he was.
And the guy was crazy like that?
Crazy guy.
Okay, break it down.
I'll tell you a funny story. My wife, Camille, who wanted to be here tonight, but she was coming home late, and I said, I gotta go. You know, she didn't make it. But you gotta understand, my wife, she don't want to hear anything about the mob. She don't want to read anything about the mob. She don't want to know anything. She said, look, I lived it enough. I don't need to. If she sees something on television about me, she turns it off. She doesn't read the magazine or nothing. That's how she's been. I come home from prison in 95 and 96, and Goodfellas just came out. So I said, honey, I know all of those guys. I said, a little nostalgia for me. Let's go see the movie. She said, how do you realize? I said, come on, come with me. Do me a favor. She says, okay. So we get into the movie, and I don't go to a movie without eating popcorn, and I don't share my popcorn. You come with me, buy your own. I love that. It's part of the movie experience for me. I love it, right? All my family makes fun of me. But so I get my popcorn, and I sit down, and the movie starts. And for those of you who have seen it, I don't know if all of you have seen it, but it's pretty graphic, you know. And as it's starting, I said, I think I made a mistake here. And at some point, she turns to me. And she said, is this what your life was really all about? Is this what you did? I said, honey, it's a movie. It's Hollywood. I tell her they make things up. Just watch the movie, right? And I'm sweating. No sooner do I say that, I promise you, it was within a minute that they had this scene at the bar and they start naming all the guys. And then some guy turns around and he goes, and there's Mikey Franzese. And she looks at me and I said, come on, honey, let's go. Got up and walked out. I went to see it by myself later on. I only mentioned my name, but that was it. She started, I says, Cam, it was just a movie. And I don't know how they got my name out of the newspaper, something. I left it at that. And she said, well, you told me you knew everybody. I said, I did. I didn't tell them to use my name. But anyway, they were real kids. That was probably Donnie Brasco, Goodfellas, and to a lesser degree Casino were probably the most three accurate movies on the mark, because they were based upon real people. I knew Henry Hill and that crew very well, and it was pretty an accurate portrayal of that life. And I will tell you this, the greatest performance ever by a mob guy was definitely Marlon Brando in The Godfather. I mean, it was amazing. What that movie did for our life, you have no idea, because after that we became kings. You know? So however, the best, absolute best realistic mob guy is Joe Pesci, without a doubt. I mean, the guy is Jason, every time I see the movie and I see him, I can, every line, I know it like, as a matter of fact, they're doing a movie on my life based upon my book, Blood Covenant. They're going into production shortly on it. And I told them, I said, listen, you want to promote this movie right? I said, you get us on Leno and all of those shows, and you get Pesci in that chair and me here, and just let us go at it. The real guy and that guy in the movies, I said, let us go at it. So that'd be the best promotion for the movie you can imagine. I can know the dialogue, but he's great, and he's funny. I mean, you know, do I amuse you? I mean, you know. Oh, it's great. It was great. He's terrific. He's terrific.
I don't recommend you go see that movie, man.
No. All right. But hey, guys, you know, when your wife is not looking, you say, hey, Lord, give me a little favor on this one. Watch it, and then get on your knees and pray. So exactly. Okay.